A scattered dream that's like a far-off memory. A far-off memory that's like a scattered dream. I want to line the pieces up. Yours and mine.
Kingdom Hearts 2 is as convoluted as you'd expect from a Kingdom Hearts game, with the many subplots occurring in each Disney world, as well as an online world. The individual subplots aren't that difficult to wrap your mind around. However, the same cannot be said about the overall story of Kingdom Hearts.
The inhabitants of my Twilight town were data created from real hearts. I was convinced that they would think and behave the way I had envisioned.
Ansem, a machine!
All the more proof that hearts cannot be contained by data.
Playing this game as a kid, it was difficult to understand what was going on. All I really remember is being stuck at the water-using, guitar-playing boss fight and the Tron Online world. So playing this game as an adult should be a more enlightening experience, as well as a good nostalgia trip, right? I couldn't be more wrong.
Gosh, fellers, he looks pretty sad.
Turning on the game, getting to the title screen, and Dearly Beloved starting to play is most definitely a trip down memory lane. But it was all pretty much downhill from here. Little did my younger self remember about this game. I did not remember there being this many cutscenes in this game.
That was undeniable proof that we totally owned you, lamers.
Or maybe the inevitable passing of time and the constant drive for faster satisfaction has left older me in a state of little patience. Something which younger me, new to gaming, wasn't a victim of yet. The cutscenes weren't a huge problem early on in the game. As I was starting out, I was swept by the nostalgia to hardly notice that my controller in my hand wasn't frequently being used. But also at the beginning of the game, you get to explore Twilight Town and take part in mini-games.
What was that about? Oh. Sorry about that.
I also don't recall questioning the different main character. I guess younger me wasn't too fixated on the story to care. Fast forward to the present, I had already played Chain of Memories and watched 358 over 2 days, which gave me a bit of a hint as to what was going on.
What's up?
Look at this! This must be the data space! The DTD, see? The door to darkness!
What do you know? But that still leaves the password.
Say, fellas, did somebody mention the door to darkness?
However, as I continued to play through the game, and I use the word play very, very, very loosely here, I quickly started to realize, to my disappointment, that this wasn't a game you play. This is a game you watch.
Thank you, everyone. Sorry I got you in trouble.
It's no big deal. So, Mulan, what are you gonna do now?
Go back home.
You know your daddy's gonna be steamed as a chicken dumpling.
Every single mini battle you complete,
I got something to tell you. I found out where Ansem is. Ansem the Wise. The real Ansem. He snuck into Organization 13's stronghold.
every time you go from one area of the map to another.
Jasmine!
Sora, Donald, Goofy. Your Majesty.
Every time you take a step in any direction. While sitting in my Herman Miller gaming chair in the middle of a cutscene, I was browsing through my phone when I found out that the cutscenes in this game total 13 hours. 13 hours! The whole game itself is 32 hours long. Nearly half of the time spent is watching the characters talk.
Sora! Donald! Goofy! When'd you get here?
Hey, Herc.
Howdy there.
And the worst part is that even with 13 hours of cutscenes, I still don't understand what the hell is going on in the story.
Forget this talk of doors and the heart of all worlds. That place must not be defiled.
But Master Ansem, I've been thinking.
They are not. Those thoughts are best forgotten.
Replaying the first Kingdom Hearts was a much more enjoyable experience, with roughly 4 hours of cutscenes to go along with my 70 hours of playthrough. I basically 100%ed the game. The reason I was even playing these games was to recap all the lore before Kingdom Hearts 3 came out. Yeah, can you imagine trying to get up to date on the lore to realize that much of it doesn't even make sense?
Well, that's what happens when you put your whole being into an attack. You know what I mean? Not that nobodies actually have beings, right?
But the never-ending cutscenes in Kingdom Hearts 2, and then finding out that RE Coded is another 3-hour movie, has halted my... has halted my completion of the old Kingdom Hearts games to the point that I haven't even gotten around to...
I see myself the way you remember me. And you see yourself the way I remember you.
I always thought nobodies were doomed to fade back into darkness.
Yeah. But you and I didn't. We got to meet our original selves.
So, we can be together again.
I haven't even gotten around to Kingdom Hearts 3, which came out in 2019, and Kingdom Hearts 4 is on the way.
Riku! It's Riku. Riku's here. I looked for you.
Come on, Sora. You've got to pull it together.
I looked everywhere for you.
I didn't want you to find me.
I hope that I'll be able to dust off the game case and my controller. Actually, I probably won't be needing that. To peacefully watch the rest of the lore as I try to complete what I started 3 years prior and finally get around to playing Kingdom Hearts 3. As always, stay safe and remember to get good.
Light.
The door to light.
We'll go together. Yeah.